I told you, Dom Pagnotti always delivers. Brand Jordan Freak prototypes. Open the box, check them out.
It's like Christmas and my birthday on the same day. Oh, Dom.
You love them?
I love them.
Hey, they're waiting for your approval for production.
Approved.
Approved?
Approved.
Done.
Man.
I'll make the call.
In Pagnotti we trust.
I told you you'd love them.
Man.
Hey, I'm gonna have you playing in those in 30 days or less.
Oh, money. Oh, man.
Freaking and vibing. Freaking and vibing.
Freaking and vibing in these, baby.
Got my own shoes? All right now. What I'm talking about. It's your boy Gabe Patillo, Married to the Games podcast. You know where to find us, marriedtothegames.com, baby. The YouTube channel you want right now, come check out the show. Me, Ed, and Chris having a good time making videos for y'all. And then me, Tim, and Tim bringing the news every week. Loving it. Come check us out. NBA 2K16. I suck at this game, apparently. We are losing all kind of games. It's my rookie year. And I think out of these 5 games, we've won the first one.
I'm coming home.
Not nothing to do
New
with
York City, baby. I'll be honest. I'm pretty excited. Mama, Pops, and Cece, yeah, they're going to be there. Playing in front of them in an NBA uniform for the first time is going to be a special moment for me. Now, I know all of Harlem's going to be watching. No pressure, right? It's all good, though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
So here we go. I'm probably going to embarrass myself in front of my friends and family, but what are you going to do, man? Not that good a ball player yet. My attributes are way low. My handles are bad. We'll get it figured out. But maybe you're supposed to be losing these games. I mean, every time they sit me and I come back, we down by like 15 points. I think until I get into the starting 5. Not because my offense is great, because my defense is okay. I think that's when the difference will start happening. All right, mid-range. Knocking down free throws. All right.
Subbed in for Jose Calderon. So Utah going with
okay, we're winning.
Entirely new group here. Lyles checked in for Gobert. Booker comes in for Derek Favors. Good checked in for Burks. And Freak subbed in for Trey Burke. And so in the game for the Jazz, Freak, he's in at point guard. Booker out there with Hayward. And it's Hood in at the 2 spot. The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And both free throws good for Seraphin. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now let's go over to Doris Burke, who spoke with Derek Fisher. Doris?
Kevin, he said he expects their interior defense to be airtight tonight. He said shot blocking is something our team can really hang its hat on. That ability to contest and deny shots inside frees us up to be more aggressive on the perimeter. So in a sense, it's really the foundation for us defensively. Guys, we'll see if they can build on that to secure the W.
Thanks, Doris. So defense, it looks like, coming first for them today.
That's their identity. That's what they're all about. Their defense is really what sparks them.
And that has to be their spark if they're going to be successful. I mean, everything for them starts at the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Freak. D right now. Takes the 13-footer. Hood kicks to Freak. Good on the triple.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
All right.
Scouting for Utah, it was a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers for the other side. That's the only way you're going to get that thing squared away.
And in an era where so many guys take the money and run, Gordon Hayward did the best he could to live up to his new contract. Clark last year, a 4-year max deal signed heading into last season.
Yeah, and the way max contracts work nowadays, even the upper mid-tier guys are getting it. A trend that will continue, at least in the near future. I don't like it, though. There are only a small number of guys that are really max contract players in the NBA.
Now here's Freak. He's
Man, I can't
guarded.
flow to the hole.
Pass to Hayward. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from 12. Afflalo pulls it in.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Here's Galloway. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Dishes to Seraphin. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Seraphin's got 6.
And that's what you want to see. Good fundamental sound basketball with the bounce pass.
And still a close game as the...
All right, up by 1.
Transitioning from college to the pros.
My guy hasn't scored. That's always
Here's
what I'm looking at.
The biggest difference is endurance, both mentally and physically. The college season is what, 30, 40 games max? That's not even halfway through an NBA season. Plus, you're playing against the best talent every night. I'm just trying to put in work, get in the gym, study film, and prepare myself for each and every game.
Good points, Clark, but rolled.
All right, see if we're still up by a point. Free throws. Great passing.
In for Langston Galloway. Utah also making some changes.
Up by 5
For Booker, he's checked in now for Rudy Gobert. Hayward comes in for Exum. And Freak subbed in for Trey Burke. Taking a look at the Jazz. Burke's the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Favors is out there with Booker. And it's Freak in a point.
Now in the lineup for the Jazz, Rodney Hood.
And O'Quinn kicks to Anthony. Second chance shot. They shoot again, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the
You
free
gotta
throw
be
line.
kidding.
Try to make it a 3-point play.
You
I
have
thought
both
they
those
did a better
rebounds.
job of getting it inside in the first. I mean, they were conscious of throwing that ball in the paint and attacking the rim.
And Utah making a change here. Isles checked in. Got that bucket in no time at all.
There we
And
go.
the Jazz lead by 4. The Knicks shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Now here's Calderon. D right on him. Afflalo outside. Back to Calderon. 5 on the clock. Williams sets a screen for Anthony. Shot off the screen. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Anthony's got 7 points here in this quarter.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good. Move the ball. Stick it to him.
It's stolen by Calderon.
Are you kidding?
And now the Knicks on the break. Flalo's running, and Anthony gets it to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Oh, you might have been wondering who the top scoring small forwards have been over the last 10 games. Wonder no more. Here's a peek. Second, Carmelo Anthony.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Well, I would go beyond pretty good, Craig. I mean, they are special players at the offensive end. Impossible to defend in any kind of conventional way. I mean, you've got to be creative to try to slow these guys down.
Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Anthony. Hayward against Williams. Freak passes to Lyles. Nice ball movement by Utah. And it's Freak missing. The Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets was a big factor. He picked up 5 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GA?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
Here's O'Quinn. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. O'Quinn's got his first basket of the night.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint. Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's Freak. Hood.
Oh, why was he all the way back there?
It had it fallen, but it's offline. It's a tie game.
Well, Carmelo.
Bad.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far. New group in for the Knicks. Kevin Sherman checked in for Lopez. Amundsen comes in for Porzingis. Derek Williams checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Lyles checked in for Gobert. Trevor Booker comes in for Derek Favors. Rodney Hood's checked in for Burks. And Freak subbed in for Burke. Calderon and Galloway are the guard set. Williams is out there with Amundsen. And it's Serafin in at the pivot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Picked by Williams. Galloway kicks to Williams. Can't hit from in close.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
There's a good screen. He got right to the cup using that screen. 7 points for Gordon Hayward.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
What am I doing?
Calderon dishes to Amundsen. The shot no good. And Utah the other way now. Last time they met was in Utah.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They got worked over on the board. That's about as plain as I can put it. You can't leave your teammates on an island down there. You need everybody going to the glass.
Calderon with it. Just 3 on the clock.
All right, still losing.
All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far.
For a second.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Freak in at point guard. Lyles out there with Trump.
Oh my gosh.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
That's it, y'all. Peace.